Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? It is Well Red Beard. It's a damn fine day to talk about some books, and today we are here for a book haul. Now it's the Christmas season. It is December 16th. My college-age daughter is home. My son, who is in high school but only takes college classes, is done. Even though his high school has another week, he is here. And my wife, who is a college professor, is home. So a lot of distractions, and it's kind of why I'm talking a little bit quieter. Also, I'm a little bit sick, but anyway, so a lot of shit going on around here. So if I get interrupted, I get interrupted. But I have been purchasing some lots on eBay, mostly for some Pango stuff. Also because I'm really getting into kind of just saving and collecting like mass market paperback, vintage horror, vintage science fiction, stuff like that. So I don't read a lot of science fiction. Now, I don't know what's in this box. I haven't opened it. Uh, excuse me. I think it is vintage science fiction. I think there's somewhere around 30 books in this box. I'm going to open the thing. We're going to haul them. Um, Tell me down below if there's something good, if there's something rare, if there's something valuable. I don't know, but I've been picking up some lots here and there, and rather than take a box of books like this and kind of roll them into my weekly what I got, and make that video just massive, I'm gonna open them here and kind of haul them and that way, if that's what you're interested in is a book haul, then you don't have to go through my what I read, what I got, what I'm going to read. So anyway, got a box unopened as of yet, and we're going to see what's in it. Hold on, give me a sec. It's heavy. It's kind of heavy. Now again, like I said, I don't read a ton of science fiction, but I love dystopian stuff, and I love Ray Bradbury. So I'm not really sure why. And I've read some. I've read The Moon is a Harsh. I've read a couple Robert Heinleins. I've read some Asimov, not much. I mean, I read Foundation. I don't know if I went any deeper into that story, that series. I mean, I've read, of course, some fantasy, the Tolkien stuff, and this and that. But anyway, so I'm gonna bend over and open this and start pulling some books to show you. All right, we got a couple stacks here to start working on. It might be more than 30 books in this lot, to be honest with you. All right, that'll give us a start. So I've these are some nice vintage looking covers. Got Moon, and I'm gonna go through them fast. I know nothing about them. If something's cool, tell me. I got Moon of Mutiny by Lester Del Rey. This is Del Rey science fiction adventure. I got Space Mail, edited by Isaac Asimov. Um, so I don't know if that's a anthology. I believe it is an anthology called Space Mail. Got As on a Darkling Plain by Ben Bova. Really, really cool covers here. I got Catchworld by Chris Boyce. This is a Fawcett paperback. I got All About Venus, Dell, A Revelation of the Planet Venus, in Fact and Fiction by Arthur C. Clarke, C.S. Lewis, and many others. So I'm assuming like another anthology. I got Grand. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Cerebus, A Wolf in the Fold by Jack L. Chalker. It's a pretty nice condition considering. Uh, I got Vorlooper by Andre Norton. I got The Adventures of the Stainless Steel Rat by Harry Harrison. So it looks like another one of these Jack Chalker books. Lilith, A Snake in the Grass. So this one is volume 1 of the something. Volume 2 of the 4 Lords of the Diamond. This is volume 1. And I've got the other book I showed you, the Cerebus book, is volume 2. So cool. The World Swappers by John Brunner. This is probably my favorite in the box so far. That's cool. Very, very old. It looks like 50-cent cover price. Ace. It's an Ace book. A little bit smaller than the others. That's my favorite so far. News from Elsewhere by Edmund Cooper. The Man Who Loved Mars by Lynn Carter. Who Can Replace a Man by Brian Aldiss. That looks fucking odd. That looks weird as hell. Star of Danger by Marion Zimmer Bradley. Dolphin Island by author Arthur C. Clarke. The Long Afternoon of Earth by Brian Aldiss. Traitor to the Stars by Poole Anderson. I believe I've had other covers of this. The Unknown, introduced by Isaac Asimov, edited by D.R. Benson. I believe that's also kind of an anthology. Thousand Star by Piers Anthony. Piers Anthony. Star Swarm by Brian Aldiss. The Dark Light Years by Brian Aldiss. An Island Called Moreau by Brian Aldiss. The Fellowship of the Talisman by Clifford D. Simak. I wonder if that's kind of a knockoff of the Fellowship of the Ring. I don't know. What Mad Universe? Frederick Brown. All right, I got to reach for some more here. All right, we got Through the Eye of a Needle by Hal Clement. We got Foundation by Isaac Asimov. Cool vintage cover of that one. The only book in here I've read. I don't remember much about it. Alien Art by Gordon Dixon. Arcturus Landing by Gordon Dixon. The Long Way Home by Poole Anderson. Orn. Excuse me. Orn by Poole. I'm sorry, by Piers Anthony. Mission of Gravity by Hal Clement. The Winds of Darkover by Marion Zimmer Bradley. Pebble in the Sky by Isaac Asimov. The Gods Themselves by Asimov. The Currents of Space by Asimov. Robot? No, wait. I think this is called Adam Link Robot. I thought Adam Link might have been the author, but Adam Link Robot by Eondo Bender. Eyes of Fire by Michael Bishop. The Death World Trilogy by Harry Harrison. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this box. I mean, I know nothing about it, but as far as condition goes, they're pretty nice. So I've got a few more here to go through for you. Maybe 10 or so more. Maybe a few more than 10, but this is it right here. So Graybeard by Brian Aldiss. The Dosati Experiment by Frank Herbert. I can't even read that. The Rakels of Heaven. The Rakels of Heaven by John Boyd. The Demu Trilogy by F.M. Busby. Ox by Piers Anthony. The World Wreckers, Marion Zimmer Bradley. The Sword of Aldonis, Marion Zimmer Bradley. Looks like these are from the same series. Yesterday's Children by David Gerald. A Jungle of Stars by Jack L. Chalker. Sundiver, The Ultimate Voyage by David Brin. The Bloody Sun by Marion Zimmer Bradley. Monument by Lloyd Biggle Jr. The End of Eternity by Asimov. Two more, almost done. Ice Rigger by Alan Dean Foster. And The Avatar by Poole Anderson. That's it. Again, I know nothing about any of these. I'm kind of happy with the box. I mean, I guarantee that I paid less than $1 a book here because that's kind of my rule, or that's kind of what I try to do. Um, probably take some of them to Pango, probably save the more interesting ones. I'd say my favorite ones that I got are probably I guess, the oldish vintage edition of Foundation, and then The Man Who Loved Mars by Lynn Carter. That's a cool cover. And then, of course, that World Swappers by Bruner. But yeah, tell me if I have anything good down there. Tell me if I have anything that I need to read. If it's a good, I guess, starting point for vintage science fiction. This is Well Redbeard. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe. I got some more hauls like this coming, and of course, my book reviews and all that stuff. So, hope you're enjoying all your books, all of them as much as I am. If not, you're reading the wrong damn books.